Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Spider-Man and Wolverine #1. Probably the coolest comic you'll read this week. Like I'm not even exaggerating. This might be the coolest comic. I picked up this beautiful Clayton Crane variant, but there's a lot of other stuff. You'll see Carrie Andrews here, and then you'll see some of the preview art. So let's talk about what's going on in this book. This is written by Mark Guggenheim with art by Carrie Andrews, Brian Reaver on colors, letters by Travis Lanham. Carrie Andrews, you may know because I believe he just wrapped up the Spider-Man Reign 2 story, which was a long-awaited sequel to the original Spider-Man Reign story from back in the day. But if you know Carrie Andrews, you'll know very stylized art, very interesting character designs, very reminiscent of like stuff you would see in the late 90s, maybe early aughts. So teaming up two of Marvel's most popular characters like Spidey and Wolverine, I mean that's a home run just waiting to happen. So let's talk about that. Uh, Thwick, did you hear that? That sound can only mean one thing. Two of your favorite Marvel heroes doing what they do best. With great power, there must also come the best there is. Spider-Man and Wolverine team up for the biggest adventure in Marvel Comics. Who or what is targeting this unlikely duo, and what can they do to stop it? Get ready for a non-stop thrill ride of big villains and even bigger threats and surprises as Logan and Peter Parker team up against the machinations of a plot too big for just one hero. Man, Mark Guggenheim knows how to write a cool book. Like you start off with a little bit of background on if for whatever reason you don't know who Wolverine is. You get a couple of pages to really sink your teeth into the atmosphere that is going to be this book, and then from there, where the story just keeps going. Right, there's this list of names of these double agents all throughout the world. It is now Wolverine's mission to retrieve it, and for some reason, he needs Spider-Man's help. Meanwhile, Spider-Man's just trying to deal with getting to one of his dates on time. But man, oh man, Carrie Andrews' character designs is super rad. You'll be seeing a lot of preview art throughout this video, and you can judge for yourself. But man, there's just some pages here that I'm like, it takes me back. I love the way, like, it's just super hyper stylized. I think Carrie Andrews draws a Spider-Man that is like even way more flexible than normal. Wolverine is so much more feral. He has such a like big muscles, and he's almost like always kind of crouching. I think just all those little details really work to make this book feel a little bit different from the rest of the universe. Then, of course, there are some really cool surprises, some nice Easter eggs for longtime readers, a little bit of uh, a trading places type of idea, but of course, it's all within. And of course, seeing the villains for these superheroes team up themselves, it's also very cool. We also see a little bit more about Spider-Man's past, and maybe some people from his past and how they may be related to Wolverine and his doings. I don't want to spoil anything, but man, this was such a fun book to read. I didn't know what to expect because I hadn't heard much about this book, but as soon as I got through the first five or six pages, I knew I was in for sure. It's gonna be a great ride. It's super violent. It's super full of fights, full of these confrontations between all these really cool iconic villains. I mean, Wolverine and Spider-Man have some of the best villains just because Wolverine brings all the X-Men stuff, and of course Spider-Man, his rogues gallery is all second to no one's. So really cool stuff. A lot of fantastic variants. I'm going to my second shop later this week, so hopefully I'll pick up some other stuff. But I'm really glad I got the Clayton Crane. I hadn't picked up a variant or a cover of his in a little while, but this week I actually ended up picking up two. Also the Absolute Flash, which doesn't have anything to do with this book, but wanted to show it off. So let me know, what cover did you pick up? What did you think of this book? All that stuff down in the comments. And of course, stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment, and of course, thank you for watching. Bye bye.